Hello students, it's me Gabriel, and today we are going to be doing listening lesson 2B. This is on page 33 of your textbook, so turn to page 33 and we can get started. So listening, step 1. In 1977, scientists sent an audio-visual time capsule into space called the Golden Record. What do you think was on it? Listen to the first part of the recording and put a check next to the items mentioned. We have a bunch of different words here. Now, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to put a check next to each word that was mentioned inside of the audio recording. So let's listen to the audio.
What are you reading about, Sultan?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
I'm doing some research for my science class on space travel.
That sounds boring.
Actually, it's pretty interesting. Have you guys ever heard of the Golden Record?
No, what's that?
It's an audio-visual time capsule that was sent to space in 1977. Scientists recorded a bunch of information about the world and put it on a 12-inch golden disc to be found in the future.
That is interesting. What type of stuff is on the disc?
A lot of different things.
Like...
It says here there are greetings in 55 languages, including Arabic, English, Urdu, and Chinese.
What else?
It also says there are many different sounds recorded from all around the world. Sounds like wind, rain, thunderstorms.
And animals?
Yeah, animals too. There are clips of birds, frogs, elephants,
Any pictures?
a picture of the Taj Mahal, the Sydney Opera House, an airplane, an astronaut.
Lots of stuff then.
Okay, now that we've listened to the audio, which one of these words do you think was mentioned in the recording? Be sure to pause the video here and answer those questions, and when we come back, we'll do a review. Okay, you're back. Now we're going to review how many of these you got correct for step 1. So let's snap our fingers and all the true answers will come right about like this. And there they are. There's only 2 words here that were mentioned in the recording. Did you get it right or did you get them wrong? It's okay if you got some of them wrong. It's okay to learn this so that you don't make the same mistake twice. But if you got it right, fantastic. If you got it wrong, you'll learn from this mistake and you'll be right in next time. Now moving on to step 2. Listen again. Decide if the statements are true T or false F. Correct the false statements. So what I want you to do is restart this video, re-listen to the recording that we just listened to, and after you've done that, go through all 5 of these questions and find out which one is true and which one is false. After you've done that, we'll do a review and find out how many you got correct. Okay, you're back, so let's take a look at the answers. So which one of these is true and which one of these is false? As you can see, the first 2 are false, the rest are true statements. Is this what you wrote down or did you get some of these wrong? Again, if you got some of them wrong, that's okay, you can learn from your mistake. If you got them right though, fantastic, that is great work. So now let's move on to step 3. Step 3, listen to part 2 of the recording, answer the questions. Let's listen to part 2.
So why all this research, Sultan?
Well, part of my homework is to decide what I would include if I made a time capsule to send to space. Instead of using a record, our time capsule is going to be a tablet.
So what would you put on your tablet or time capsule?
A lot of things, but mostly I would put information about the UAE. In 1977, we were a young nation. A lot has happened since the Golden Record was sent out to space. The first thing on my list would be Burj Khalifa, because it's the tallest building in the world. I would include a bunch of photos and videos, especially the ones taken from the top.
Don't forget Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. I would include lots of photos of the brilliant architecture.
We would have to have more than buildings though. What about a video of someone doing falconry or the camel races?
The truth is that we have so many things here in the Emirates, it would be hard to choose. This is going to be a difficult assignment.
Now that we've listened to it, let's answer these questions. We have 4 questions here. Now read off these questions. What is Sultan's homework? Is he going to use a record? If not, what is he going to use? What places do the students mention they would include information about? Would they only include images and audio like the Golden Record? What more would they include? You're going to answer all these questions on your own, so I'm not going to help you with that. So let's move on to step 4. Step 4, listen to part 2 of the recording again. Fill in the missing words. So now what I want you to do is rewatch the video again. I know it's a couple times, but rewatch the video again, and after watching it, fill in what you think are the correct answers to these blank spaces in these statements. And then when we come back, we'll do a review. Okay, now that you're back, How many of these answers did you get correct? On the screen are all the true answers. Did you get them correct or did you get them wrong? If you got them all correct, wow. If you got some of them wrong, again. If you got some of them wrong, it's okay because you will learn from this mistake because you don't want to make 2 mistakes in front of Gabriel. So you will learn and you'll make sure it won't happen again. And that's all for this lesson. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all very soon. Bye.